So based on your answer, the funnel that's right for you is the group coaching funnel. And this is super exciting because out of all of the options out there, this is the one that is in the most alignment with you and your business. So congratulations on taking that first step in the right direction in figuring out which strategy is right for you. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how this funnel works, and I'm going to use really simple terms, no complicated jargon, so that you can get clarity on how this system is going to help you fill your group programs consistently. And in case you're wondering, my name is Juliana Garcia, and I help female entrepreneurs grow their business online using marketing strategies and sales funnels that are in total alignment with themselves without using any fear-based tactics. I'll tell you a little bit more about how I do that in the next few days, so keep an eye on your email. But for now, let's dive into your results. Okay, so I want you to imagine the process of building a funnel as the process of meeting your soulmate. The goal is not to have a one-night stand, but to build a long-term relationship that's based on love, on trust, and authenticity. So let's imagine that you are at an event and you meet a really cute guy. He approaches you and you have a really interesting conversation. Well, what's the first step in building that relationship? You exchange numbers to stay in touch. So in your funnel, that is the first step. Your freebie or lead magnet. This is where you start building that relationship with your ideal client by giving them something of value in exchange for their email address. So this can be a PDF, it can be a quiz, it can be many different things, but it's important that you're intentional about what this freebie is because it's the first impression that your ideal clients will get from you. So it's a big deal. Most people think that you can create something quick and throw it out there and it doesn't matter what it is, but I don't necessarily agree with that because with the amount of noise that the internet has right now, people are being really careful who they're giving their email address to. So it's important that you really think about this and offer value that is going to wow your ideal clients. Okay, the next step, let's go back to that moment where you meet this potential soulmate. He asked you for your number, and then what might he do right there in that moment? If he really likes you, he might ask you out on a coffee date because a coffee date is something that doesn't require a whole lot of commitment, is easy, is simple to say yes to, and if you're also interested, you might take him up on it to see if he's dating material. So in your funnel, this is the next step, the tripwire. Tripwires are a low-cost offer, normally between $7 and $47, where you give your subscribers a chance to take the next step in getting help in whatever topic you are helping them with. And the whole idea of this part of your funnel is not to make you rich from $7 products, but to identify who are those people who are raising their hand and saying, yes, I need help with this right now. Another main reason for having a tripwire offer is to fund the cost of your Facebook ads if you're running traffic to your funnel so that you don't end up breaking the bank and can make up for some of the cost of your ads. So this is a really good step if you are planning to run ads to your funnel. So what happens after they buy your tripwire offer? Well, they will have to check out and pay for it. And then they will go into a series of nurturing emails where you build that relationship with your ideal client and take them on a couple of dates before you invite them to either visit your sales page and buy your product or hop on the phone with you to make sure that they are the right fit for your group coaching program. So this is the overall flow of your funnel. But what about those people that say no to your tripwire offer? And by the way, only 20% of people will buy your tripwire offer, so don't worry about that. Most people will say no to it. What happens to those? Well, let's go back to the dating analogy. You would go on a series of dates where you really show up for them, where you really get to know each other and you build that connection before you get into a relationship, right? It's very intuitive. So the same thing happens in your funnel. You take your ideal clients on a series of emails where you give them value and others where you give them value and also introduce your offer so that by the end of it, they really understand who you are, they trust you, and this entire process helps you have a higher conversion rate on your sales page. And the beautiful thing about this is that you're building an ongoing relationship with every subscriber that comes into your world. And all of this happens literally on autopilot because once you schedule these emails, they get delivered automatically day by day. Isn't it amazing? Once you set it, it literally works for you automatically. Of course, you have to make sure that you see how things are working, but this is the overall strategy. So now that you know your results and the overall strategy, the next step is to figure out what is your opt-in, what is your tripwire, and if you have an offer that really makes sense for people to say yes to right away. Those are the key steps that I see so many people get wrong when they start building a sales funnel. So what I've done is I've created a process called funnel alignment. And in that process, I help you find exactly what your freebie should be about, what your tripwire should be about, because if those pieces aren't in alignment, then the whole funnel won't work. And what we want is for everything from your freebie to the main offer to be a no-brainer for people. So go ahead and click on the button below this video and I'll show you exactly how you can make sure that you choose the right topic for your freebie, your tripwire, and your offer so that your funnel works like clockwork. So go ahead and check that out and I'll see you on the inside.